Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the Patreon or the channel where we're currently watching from. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. I am somewhat, despite the forest fires going around in my area and the really bad air quality, to be honest. But I'm not gonna let that, get rid of my day here, because I'll be doing another K-pop catch-up binge session with y'all. I always enjoy these binge sessions with y'all on the channel here, as well as on Patreon, early release access and all. But we got quite the extensive queue here. We got 6 songs actually, one being Kim Jae-hwan. We got soloist up in here, and then the rest being boy groups who I'm very familiar with, somewhat familiar with, fairly new with, and or completely new to, so that has to be the first group here is TNX and their song Love or Die. I actually checked them out on my own time, watched a bit of that Loud Survival show, was cheering on Daniel, saw the first episode, but from there watched a bunch of clips with Daniel included into the mix. But I really want to give TNX another second chance. Unfortunately, I didn't really enjoy their debut, but I'm sure somehow Love or Die might get to me, we'll see. And then immediately right after, I queued up TRENDZ's latest release of Fix Ya. I know I'm late to the party yet again, and especially I've said it in the past before, I've been really enjoying TRENDZ's title tracks and the intentions behind their title tracks and how the overall movements go in their title tracks. And then we have TRENDZ and their song called New Days with the letter Z instead of S. And I checked out their song Vagabond in the past before. Then we got Kim Jae-hwan with Spring Breeze. He's an incredible solo artist that I do enjoy his title tracks here and there. Must Be, and their song called Royalty. Brand new to me, this group and all. And then a very familiar group, I want to end it with a huge group, BTOB and their song Wind and Wish. I know I am late to the party on that one, and I thought I gotta check this out regardless, because I've been seeing the Wind and Wish challenge on my timeline, seeing the interactions with BTOB and my other favorite groups, and this is a no-brainer to check out, especially hearing a bit of it, just a bit of it, and how good it sounds already from those challenges. But hey, without further ado, let me bring up TNX's Love or Die, and let's go. Oh, hold up. I'm already feeling this song, guys. Very rambunctious with the production, but projection-wise on the vocal end of things, quite punky with it. I'm sensing like a punk rock route in this song. Okay, where's this headed though? Ooh, the choreo for it though. Hey. Oh, this song hits. Very playful with it at times. Oh yeah, this song is just so up my alley. Just with the rock influences and all. Oh! See a life without you. Great ad-lib work. Tell him. If this ain't love, I don't know what it is. This is on the top of my lungs type of kind of message here. The build-up, I love it with the drum kit work and the strumming. The guitar loops in this song are very prominent. Love or Die. Ooh. This song is like touching a soft part of my heart. Like there's a little bit of that relatableness that I had in the past before. Quite admittedly, but oh, hold up, where's this going to? Again? Again? Ooh. A little bit of swagger in the step. Oh my goodness, everyone. By the way, feel free to check out Penomeko's latest release of Rendamen featuring Zico and all. Great album if you like hip hop. But wow. TNX Love or Die. Listen, this is the song for me. This is just so up my alley, very punky with it. The production and overall composition of this song is rambunctious, and it's worth the wait to wait it out for the climax in this overall song, I've got to say. Verse 2, quite prominent with it. Verse 1, I actually liked all the verses. Verse 1, verse 2, the bridge, and all at the end of the day. The pre-chorus set up the chorus really well, and I just can't get enough of that guitar looping that was going on. And then during the climax, we heard that electric guitar and all. Like, come on. I just want to go through that moment again, just a bit. Just a build up here. Love or die. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Oh, just that bass kick drum snare work. It just slaps. Unbelievable. Wow, I really enjoyed this release. And let's see. Oh, too quick there. So definitely Psy in the works, Rick Bridges in the works for the lyrics. I know Rick Bridges most prominently for in terms of rap lines, if I'm not mistaken, because if I recall correctly, he's a hip-hop artist. Yeah, I gotta say, you know, TNX, they really stood out to me in this particular release with Love or Die, right? I wouldn't necessarily, it's like taking the angsty route with it, but that punk rock, you know, route with it. Good message, the yearning in the vocals that you can hear and all. The ad-lib work. I just think like the vocal end of things, like the vocal arrangement end of things, and the overall arrangement to the song was very well considered, everyone. And the song is just the overall vibe that you can just like jam along to, head bob along to, and all. But let's just move on to TNX Fix You. Very big emphasis on you here. Need some water in my system, especially after that song. But now we're on to Fix You. I honestly always, ever since they dropped their debut, and then after checking out their first comeback, I've been really interested in this boy group. You know, I'm at that point, that tipping point where I really need to get into them. I know, but like life, time, and Fix You though. Come on, let's get into it. Let's bring it up here. Oh boy. Fix You. What are those piano chords here? No way. I'm already getting second gen vibes throughout this. Okay, okay. I'm digging this, but what is the chorus gonna be? To all nations, come on. Great keyboard work with the guitar work. Snare drums here, the build up for the pre-chorus. Yo, ain't no way they actually bring in second gen back. Woo. Yes, sing it. Just with the synth strings too, it's so second gen. A little bit more of a modern approach on verse 2. The hi-hats. Even their fits too. They're like silky fits. And claps. 808 claps. Give it to us again. Ooh, the footwork. The classy footwork. Okay. I see you. Ooh. Oh, the emotion, the drive. Some body rolls, okay. The tropes here are so second gen too. Yo, this bridge, this sentimental bridge though. Outbursts, please. They even hit the climax in the song. These scenes too, like. Yo, I am not complaining if Tan does something like this in the future. It doesn't have to be the next comeback, but if later on they do something like this again, this really suits them really well. Just the second gen influence, and you could feel a bit of that, like, very fiction beast based influence. Fiction, da 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 da, fiction. Na, 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 na. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could totally sense a little bit of that in this, which has got me reminiscent of, like, overall second gen as a whole in this song and all. And Tan, so far, they have been never missing for me. This is one of the few boy groups from their generation that's actually doing it for me. That's actually not missing in any single comeback so far. Knock on wood. But Tan, right? Whether it's coming through with a significant message, whether it's coming through with classic, you know, moments in the past that we don't get anymore in the K-pop scene in terms of certain kind of signature sounds, whether it's second gen and all. Tan, I want to thank you for them for bringing back those days in 2023, everyone. That is absolutely incredible. And there's just that, there's just this highlight of a moment. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was like this. I was having a good laugh because my man's munching on ice cream. This is like me too. Like, I just want to eat my ice cream, man. And I get it right away. It fades away a bit, you know, and then it's not often where you have a climax where there is that held high note or that brief break and then a held high note, everyone. That is how you do a climax. Oh, just a turn of the foot. And then there's these synthesizers that really come from second gen. You. And just how they drag the lines, like. Aside from like the verse 2, like verse 2 is definitely a modern mix and match approach upon this. Man, oh man. This song really sticks for me. This song really sticks for me. Yeah. Yo, I gotta catch up when it comes to 10, and they're really bringing it back with this one with Fix You. So now we're moving on to trends. I did enjoy a good amount of Vagabond. I remember that song still to this day. And now we're on this song called New Days by them. Okay, let's see how this song goes. Let me hear how this song plays out this time. You know, compared to Vagabond, where I felt like it was like quite aggressive with it. Let's see if it's as aggressive or brought back in terms of the energy and all. Love the strumming here. Okay, I like this verse here. Some sort of fight going on. Ooh, love the vocal work here. Oh my goodness. I love this anthemic moment here. This pre-chorus. Oh. An anti-drop. But the hooks really catch my ears. You know, the hooks really make up for the anti-drop. Oh. Ooh. I love how the members play off each other on the vocal end of things. The hooks are like more than solid in this song. And there's this anthemic pre-chorus that I love. It's got me so reminiscent of like what ATEEZ has done in the past before. And that's not bad at all by any means. Oh, some Foley work there. Okay, a little bit of rap injected here. Oh, the layers here. It's beautiful. It's building up. So they got beat up by those guys, but they're picking each other up. They're still in it together. Whoa. Yeah, it would totally sound like something that would like Olander and Lee's would do for ATEEZ. Not the entirety of the song by any means. I'm not saying who's copying who, but specifically the pre-chorus, right? Specifically the pre-chorus. It really got me reminiscent of like some ATEEZ releases pre-chorus wise, but I really want to check out who's working behind this song after the fact. After we cover BTOB, we check out some of these tracks, who's taking part and what not and such. But just hear me out on this. I can't be the only one feeling this way when it comes to the pre-chorus. I love the plucks here, the string plucks. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, see what I'm saying? Like early days ATEEZ for sure. Very robust with it. They got the Melona. But here's the catch, you know, I know some people are in the boat of like, I don't like anti-drops. But hear me out. I feel like the anti-drop sticks in this song for the chorus because the hooks are incredible. The hooks are like 9 out of 10. It's really close to being a 10 and all, and I feel like it sticks from the follow-up from the pre-chorus to the chorus, everyone. So major highlight, definitely the pre-chorus and chorus in this song. A little vocal flourish there. Oh. And then near the ends of the song and themic with it as well. I like it. It's my favorite song. I think they topped themselves with New Days, everyone. I really enjoyed that release by TRENDZ, but let me get into Kim Jae-hwan's release of Spring Breeze here. Let me bring it up here and let's go. Ooh, sort of a whistle, sort of almost a Wild West whistle. Not necessarily though, but this is a rustic acoustic guitar in the works. Oh. Where's this going though? I love just the ebb and flow that we're getting on the vocal end of things by him. That's always what I known from Kim Jae-hwan. He's a very good storyteller with his voice. Oh, yeah. This song is very driven by Jae-hwan's vocals, I've got to say. Snare work. Flute, yeah, a woodwind instrument. Wow, the vocal layering too is great in this. Turning up that bass. I love how he has the old stand-up mic. Actually, two different ones. And then there's just the slow burn that we go through with his smooth vocal work, yet slightly airy with it. I love it. Whoa. That was cool with the backup dancers resembling the spring breeze and all. Guys, here's the thing about Kim Jae-hwan. If anything I've learned about him, like, there's groups and soloists, performance is like, okay, choreography and all, and like the concept tied along to it, and very all out, and in terms of it, very grandioso with it at times it can be. But Kim Jae-hwan, how he performs is all mainly on the vocal end of things, right? I told you guys, right? He's has a really good storytelling voice, and I love how this song is very vocally driven by him. I got to say, it's not the production, you know, it's more so of his vocal work and just him being able to have that storytelling kind of voice to guide us through this song and really blow us away ever so slightly as the song progresses, right? Like, keep in mind, like, sure, I like the likes of the whistling and all, the rustic guitar and all, but his vocal work is very distinct, clear, and pristine with it, and the production is done like this. The overall composition of the song is done like this, so we can hone in on his vocal work in the first place. Claps, the doubling effects, the vocal layers. Notice how everything, just the entirety of the song, so effortlessly like that. This is truly Kim Jae-hwan. Incredible. Definitely one of my favorites from him, I've got to say. You know, regardless, if it's something like slightly more upbeat like this, whether it's a full-blown ballad, I really enjoy his releases and just enjoying his vocal work at the end of the day. As some may know, I'm always a sucker for really good vocal work. But let me bring up the next track here by Must Be and their song called Royalty here. And let's see what they're all about, you know. You guys might be new to this group. I'm new to this group as well, so let's see how this goes. Hold up. I ran out of water. I'm already getting second gen vibes here. Just with the sentimental piano. Just the nostalgia kind of feel. Just the overall chord progression with it. This is like something that would come from Infinite in the early days. Ooh, that hi-hat work, I like it. Great percussion too. Just the clanging in the back. Ooh, okay, it's picking up. We all have dreams. Ooh, that strumming, that guitar strumming. Really? This is part of the choreo, the stand-up mics? Hey, no way. This verse 2 is second gen too. Hey. Bring it back together. Yeah. A little bit of a comedic side to this boy group as well, which got me reminiscent of some boy groups in second gen that were like this. As much as they have their serious side, they have their comedic side, or their fun and whimsical side. Ain't no way. Sing it. Great string work here, or synth string work. I almost thought that was a guitar. That's just a crazy high note there. Woo. I won't lose to anyone. Oh? Okay. Who's behind this song? Not too familiar with the people behind this song, but that's a preview for something next, huh? That must be a preview for something next. But royalty. Man, oh man. Bringing back, come on, bringing back second gen in full swing, everyone. Like, come on, you can't tell me that this music video only has 351k views. This is such an underappreciated boy group, and I'm saying it right away upon first listen. Must be royalty. Definitely one of the major highlights from April. It dropped on April 16th. You guys gotta, come on, we gotta download this song on Spotify or something. We gotta help out this boy group. They deserve a lot more recognition and love for what they've came through with this one. They completely nailed it. They brought back a sound that cannot necessarily be captured fully in this very pop rock kind of manner and all. And there's even a nice description here for this song by Must Be. Royalty, a new release by a 5-member idol group, Must Be, is extraordinary. In a K-pop scene that is fatigued and excessively conceptual and difficult outlooks on the world, Must Be's latest track, Royalty, is a song with a bright and easy melody that is pleasant to the ears and straight rocky sound combined with confident and pure lyrics that are filled with courage and hope. What's there not to love, you know? I love how we're getting the full spectrum here, you know, whether it's very K-pop-esque or, you know, the punkier side of things that we got from TNX, Love or Die, whether it's majority second gen of a certain kind of route to it by Tan with Fix You, whether it's TRENDZ coming through with something more so anthemic and all, and sort of recapturing the sound of what ATEEZ has done, but doing it their own kind of way, trying to remodel it in their own kind of way. Whether it's Kim Jae-hwan, well, that's different, you know, because it's Kim Jae-hwan himself. There's no other Kim Jae-hwan. But you get the point here. I really like all of these songs that we've been enjoying here together, and I gotta go back on Must Be here because this moment. Yeah, that's a yeah. That is not. I thought that was electric guitar for a second. Like, come on. It really goes to show you don't need something so intricate to have a good song. You don't need something very over the top when it comes to the concept. In this day and age, it's all about performance. It's very important. It's all about concepts and the combination of the two. And sometimes I feel like groups just are too over the top with it, with having like more focus on the concept and performance over the production in their title tracks. You feel me on that note? But Must Be here, I think very simple, effective, and all. You know, it's a very budget-friendly music video that works. It doesn't show up typical scenes that I've seen before, which is completely fine. And we see those scenes and all. But like, come on, very bright, no, you know, rundown building. Some bright lights. Good showcase, a bit of the choreo. Crazy. Must Be royalty. Definitely one of my favorites out of the bunch. But last but not least, we have BTOB, everyone, with Wind and Wish. I really want to see how this plays out. Like I said, I heard a bit of it throughout the challenges and all the interactions between my favorite groups and other groups. Definitely not a ballad, from what I heard a bit. Oh, yes. Oh, with a powerful vocal work. Ooh, I love the strum in here. How did your today went? Very refreshing, bright in sound, medium tempo to it. Okay, Peniel. Hey. Dear future endeavors. Love the sensical lyrics in verse 2 here. Oh man, I miss Sungjae, man. I miss my man Sungjae. It's been a minute. Very positive message. Hey. Yeah, with the yeah. Very key point in the choreo that sticks for the song. Ooh. Everything is alright. Can we appreciate, like, yet again, we get to focus on the vocal work end, but like, this is just so BTOB. Just coming through with a sing-alongable song that is yet very positive. Oh, hold up. Oh yes, this scene though, with the bright sun. Oh yes, give it to us all. Give it to us. Woo. Just feel good vibes, but throughout the entirety of the song, there's that sing-alongable factor in the chorus. Oh my goodness, everyone. What a refreshing song. Great intentions, beautiful message, uber positive with it. Like, this is just so B2B with it, whether you get like a breakdown, a moment by Peniel, with some English lines that are sensical with it, the goofiness and silliness that we get in some of their music videos from time to time, and then there's that climax, end all be all serious moment where they come together and serenade us just like that, everyone. Like, come on, you can't tell me that you did not enjoy this particular release by BTOB, right? And sure, you know, it's got me reminiscent of other BTOB tracks in the past before that take that mid-tempo approach to it. But I like how there's like a really strong key point. The hooks do more than its job in this particular song, and BTOB is honestly here in the industry where it's very jam-packed, it's getting oversaturated, and it's not often you get refreshing, uplifting songs like these when it comes to title tracks at the end of the very least, title tracks and all. Sure, we get retro-based songs and all, but it's not often you get more mid-tempoed songs that hone in and allow us to, you know, hone in on the vocal work and just enjoy the entirety of the song from start to finish. And it just really good balancing from the overall production and composition and to the vocals and the rap in the song, everyone. It's like you just can't help but smile and enjoy yourself to this song. Like, seriously. Like, I'm gonna bring it here. I wish, whether it's certain kind of transitions between the sections or the extra ad-lib work, they know how to do it. It really sticks. Man, they've come a long way, truly. And then you're always waiting for that spectacular signature BTOB bridge, everyone. And they just hit it here. They reach new heights here. But then just the overall harmonization, and then boom! Coming straight from the heart. Definitely my favorite scene in the music video, without a doubt. Number one favorite scene. Some vocal moments. Uh-oh. Some fun, quirky moments in the song, too. And this is for their 12th mini album, Wind and Wish, everyone. Wow. Man, oh man, I know it's a cliche, oh how time flies, but it's good to see Sung Jae back in the mix and the members just enjoying themselves based on what I've seen from the challenges and all, and on the sidelines and such. But where do I begin? I actually want to search up a bit of credits in terms of certain songs here. So we got TNX Fix You, right? TNX Fix You had KZ. Okay, that makes so much sense. KZ, Hoff, very familiar names. KZ, yeah, has worked with MCND as one, has a huge range, worked with Stray Kids, IU, name it, the list truly goes on. TRENDZ, New Days. Who's working behind that particular track? I think, if I recall correctly, Boran has worked on this song, one of my favorites out there, working behind the scenes in the K-pop world. Yes, Boran, in case you didn't know, has worked on Can't Stop Dreamin' by Purple Kiss, one of my favorite B-sides from Purple Kiss. What else we got? Oh yeah, Glassy from Joe Yuri, Pale Blue Dot by Luna. And in fact, I was mentioning Lee's and Olander. Lee's, in fact, worked on New Days. Makes makes so much sense. And then Must Be's Royalty. I'm not too familiar with who's working behind this particular song, because I didn't see that much familiar names in the works. We got some of the members of Must Be, actually. We got Suhyun, A2, yeah, guys that I'm not too familiar with. And we got Taegun working behind the scenes on this, and Ryan K. Interesting. Yeah, Must Be really coming through with that second gen and all. And BTOB, Wish, and Win. Check the credits here. Before we wrap things up, we always gotta give credit where credit is due. Of course, the members. it just makes so much sense. I don't know what I'm expecting there, because I just in case, fact checking and all. But let me know your thoughts, everyone. Was there a particular track that was new to you, perhaps, that you found out from this particular K-pop catch-up binge session and all? It had to be Must Be. Must Be, I feel like that deserves more views, that song and the music video in itself. I really enjoyed all of these songs. I think major highlight for me, definitely without a doubt, is BTOB and their latest song here, Wind and Wish. I think Must Be, it creeps up there quite a bit, but TNX Fix Ya has a hold on me. It's up there completely, right? TNX Fix You, Love or Die, given that second chance to TNX, and they really surprised me with Love or Die. So thankfully I checked out that JAE HWAN, just doing a catch-upping session with him there and all. TRENDZ did their own thing that was more so in themic with it. Got me reminiscent, of course, Lee's in the works. But let me know, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe. I don't want to keep you here too long, but it goes a long way if you do so. It's a free thing to do. You're not obligated to do so, but take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.